Hello everyone, this is Nana.
And I'm Ngozi, and welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to talk about something that I've always thought about, something that's always been on our minds. We talk about it all the time. It's basically about Africans' obsession with the Western world. But in terms of like popular culture, like in music, fashion, dancing, all of these things, I just really started thinking about things like, for example, Cardi B recently, what was it, last month, she visited both Nigeria and Ghana, where we both just went to Nigeria and Ghana. And it was shocking to me how big of a deal people really made it, how people even really knew who she was. Concerts you watch, concerts you watch, and you say people are singing every song, every lyric. Nigerians knew every lyric to her songs, and it's just like, I'm not saying people are not supposed to know who she is, but even us being in America, like, I don't care for Cardi B. Like, I respect her hustle. Mm-hmm. Like, I respect that she's a go-getter, but like, I don't know her lyrics. I don't know all her songs. So it's just crazy to me how people in a whole other hemisphere could be so obsessed with someone who is not from where they're from. And let's be real, part of it is the obsession with whatever is Western. A lot of it's even back to colonialism. We're not going to get that deep.
Whatever is not black.
Exactly. It comes down to anti-blackness because
same thing with Kim Kardashian and her whole family. I actually had a discussion with someone on this while I was in Lagos, and we were just another discussion. Someone else was like they were playing like a music video, and apparently the person in the music video was Jhené Aiko. I don't live under a rock, okay? I grew up, I've watched enough. I used to watch BET, MTV Jams. Yes. So like, I'm not someone that's like living in the forest and I don't know what's going on. However, in 2020, I don't really watch music videos. If I want to watch a video on my phone, it's going to be YouTube most likely. I don't watch music videos. So of course I know who Jhené Aiko is. I don't need you, I don't need you. Yeah, that's her. Like, I know who she is, but when they're playing the video, I honestly didn't know who the girl was. And they were like, wait, you don't have social media? How do you not know who Jhené Aiko is? Is she paying my bills? Why do I have to know how Jhené Aiko looks? Like, I know her voice, I know who she is, but in the day, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about her, and I'm sure she doesn't care about me. You know what I mean? The feeling is mutual. Another conversation I had with people while I was in Nigeria is, I was obsessed with the Kardashians. I've never watched a show of Kardashian. And again, maybe you guys let me know in the comments, am I weird? Am I an outlier? I've never watched a show of what's up, Keeping Up the Kardashians. I never watched a show.
Never watched it.
All I know is the reason why I know them is because Kim Kardashian did the sex tape. Then she married Kanye. Then I know Kylie with the basketball players.
She dated Reggie Bush.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I didn't know. I didn't even know. I don't remember that.
Player.
And then I know Kylie got big with Lamar Odom and like something else.
Chloe.
Then I know someone in their family did a gender change. Then I know the brother. The brother has a black China. Yeah, so like, trust me, I know these things. But like, if you show me Black China's face, I don't know her.
Rob Kardashian.
If you show me Rob Kardashian, if he comes and stands in my face right now, I don't know how he looks like. I just hear about these things because I don't live under a rock. You know, I don't live the same way. I don't even watch CNN. I don't watch the news. But you can't tell me I don't know right now that Trump is supposed to be getting impeached. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's things that you just know because you have ears and you pick up on stuff. But I'm not obsessed with these people. Mm-hmm. I'm not obsessed with Kim Kardashian. I'm not obsessed with Kylie. I'm not obsessed with people who are adding no value to my life. But I feel like I go on Instagram, which I'm even taking a break from right now. And all these, like, it seems like to me, like, all these Nigerian, like, celebrities, stuff, like, they're trying to be, like, the Black Kardashians. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Africa style. Like, everyone wants to now get the surgeries and do all this stuff. And great, I'm not judging, but I just wonder, like, are people really doing these things for themselves? Or is it because of mainstream American popular culture, you know, which idolizes some things that back in the day we did not idolize. We did not idolize, like, this whole, like, getting your body done, or, you know, like back in the day, like the whole sex tape thing at the first time became a big deal, and after people just like forgot about it. You know, there's so many things I sit down and I'm just wondering, like, is it because I'm in America I don't care about them?
I think that is.
You know what I mean? Like, let's say I was in Asia, would I care more about Kardashians? You know what I mean? If I was in Africa, would I care more about Cardi B? You know, is it fits? And it's the opposite. People could argue, okay, you guys in America are into Afro beats. You know what I mean? Like we said, we knew we ran back into Afro nation because of Naira Marley, or like, you know, people go from here, go to a Burna Boy concert. You know, it could be the opposite. Is it because it's something that we don't see often? They don't live here. So, you know, like, we're more interested in Afrobeat. So we're more interested in, like, you know, Black culture because we're in a country that does not really emphasize Black culture.
That's the thing. Africans,
you know what I mean?
Africans are they don't know they take for granted the privilege they have of being around mostly Black people. So to them, it's like, that's just boring. That's average. Like, we want to know about this person. We want to know about this rapper. We want like, they don't value their own. That comes up. We talked about in one of our previous videos how Africans don't like traveling in Africa. That's part of it. You see people coming from Europe, America, paying $20,000 to go on a safari in South Africa, Tanzania, Kenya. If you give an African a visa, they're not going to take it to go to Kenya. They're not going to take it to go to Tanzania.
They want to go to for some of those places.
They want to go to Poland. They want to go to Poland. They want to go to London. They want to go to Amsterdam. They want to go to Paris. It's West. That's the biggest part of it. It is a psychological thing, and of course, when you're coming from a country that there's a lot of lack, they subconsciously put Western world as like
they made it
as that's like the bar that they're striving to achieve. So the West is like, you've made it. Everything Western is associated with the good, like positivity, accomplishments, money.
But honestly, let's even think about that. Let's take it to even the colorism aspect. We're not even hitting that. Who is a popular like brown skin, dark skin celebrity, actress or singer? Think of a popular dark skin in America. Popular, not like, I mean like really popular dark skin actress or celebrity.
I can't really think of one.
I can't think of one right now, but what if they went to Nigeria or they went to Ghana? Would people care as much?
Yeah, part of it is colorism.
Would people care as much as that?
I think Meg Thee Stallion went to Nigeria, but she's light. She's fair. She's pretty light.
And I saw her posters, but not. I mean, someone that's really like, Cardi B's up there. I don't know, but Nicki Minaj even kind of the dark.
Nicki Minaj is light skinned.
Yeah, she's like maybe that's just to show there's really not that many brown skinned people in the industry who really make it that far. And I wonder, is it because they don't have talent or because of their looks?
I think it's their looks.
Because you can't tell me they don't have talent. You know what I mean? But it's just like, it seems as if most of the people on top that like the Westerners idolize tend to like be Beyonce's, you know what I mean? Like light skin, Rihanna, exactly, long hair, light eyes, you know what I mean? Things I feel like a lot of people don't sit down and really pay attention. Like if Rihanna was, let's say if Rihanna was Viola Davis color, would she be Rihanna?
No, hell no.
Would she with same voice, same body, same vocal skills, same everything, but make her Viola Davis color?
Beyonce's father keeps talking about in interviews how Beyonce was brown skin, she would not got famous, and everyone's looking at him like he's crazy, like how can he say about his own daughter? But he's being honest. Like, her racial ambiguity, her mother's mix, it makes her more. The closer you are to whiteness, it's easier for you to be successful. And that even comes down to why people bleach, why people do all these things. We talk about that comparing it to Nigeria and Ghana. I feel like I've never seen like so many beautiful like chocolate people as I did in Ghana. And not to say people don't bleach.
Because I saw bleaching cream in the store.
That's a few people I saw in ShopRite. Not saying people don't bleach, but it's nothing compared to like Nigeria.
Nothing.
Like I'm telling you, I walk around Nigeria, I don't see brown skin girls anymore. I remember going to Nigeria when I was young. I was 8, I was 7, I was young. You saw chocolate, brown, pretty girls, even men. Now everyone in Nigeria is like my color or lighter. All the girls, everyone wants the same eyebrows, same weave, same butt, same breast, same clothing. Everyone just looks the same. Everyone is trying to get that look. And I used to look at girls, especially girls, and be like, they have low self-esteem, they're crazy, but they're victims is what I'm starting to realize as I get older, because there's a reason why they're doing this. It is for them to add value, to get better jobs, to get better prospects, to get better husbands, exactly, to be in better relationships. It's a survival thing for them, even though they don't even realize it. It is survival. Oh, if I'm lighter, more guys will like me. I can marry someone better. Or if I'm lighter, I can get a better job. I could work at a bank. I could be in the front versus being in the back.
But at the same token, that is definitely still going on. But what I'm happy about is that there is like a global movement, especially with I was shocked. I got my natural hair done in Lagos. Like, you know what I mean? Like there is it's even hitting Africa. But I feel like it's very rare to see like a young girl my age while I'm like chilling in Lagos who isn't like I just cut back, like who's real person really living rocking natural hair. Like they do. Like I'm not saying there's not a few of them, but I feel like definitely is more. I wear weave. You know what I mean? Definitely I saw way more weave. But I'm just saying that it's good. Like things like that show that like people aren't realizing these things. People aren't trying to stand and bold in their blackness, and appreciate who they really are and love themselves for who they really are. But at the same time, there's always this shadow over, because I can speak personally from, there's always a shadow over casting. Like, you want to wear your natural hair, but you're like, I'm about to go on a job interview. Well, I look professional?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to go get my hair straightened?
Do I look like I'm 10 years old?
Do I need to go put in
do
my
I look
sexy?
sexy?
Do I need to put in my straight weave?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I want to go out next month. I'm traveling to the I was thinking about going to natural Africa. People are like, why do you want to go to natural?
My family be asking me what's good with my hair.
People are like, why do you want to go Africa natural? You need to put your weave in. You know what I mean? Like, little things like that. It's like, really? I need to put my weave in? Why? Like, why do I need to put my weave in going to Africa, which is a black country? Most people,
I think that's the biggest point
like
we're trying to hit, is that anti-blackness can still exist in a completely black society. We think that because we're in America, we're in Europe, where we're the minority, that's why there's anti-blackness. No, anti-blackness is global. It permeates everywhere. It exists even in societies that are all black, because like we said, now we have TVs, we have phones, we have social media. Even if you live in a country where everyone is black, if you're on the phone scrolling through Kardashians or people who are not black, that's who you visualize as the standard. That's who you're going to try and look like. Even though everyone around you is black, you're still following. And not to say, I don't want to make this a race thing, but even me, I just never, even growing up, I can never say my favorite show was a show with all white people. I'm not white. Like, I feel like I can't relate to those type of people. Like, I know I'm being honest. I don't want to make it a race thing, but I just feel like growing up, when I would hear girls be like, I love Sex in the City, I never watched one episode. I like Girlfriends. Those are my 5 black girls who I feel like I can relate to. I'm not saying everything is about color, but I feel as if we as black people need to put our own people at top. If we sit there and push up white people or push up everyone who's not black, who's going to push us up? We have to be the ones to say, okay, no, it's not Sex and the City, it's Girlfriends. It's not this, it's that.
But then that's not fair, because they physically are more white shows.
There are more white shows, and I watch them too. I'm not saying not every show I watch is an all black cast, but when that is available to you and it is good, I'm not saying compromise quality. If it is good as well, we need to push our own people up, because we can't wait for other people who don't look like us to push us up. It's the same way as a Nigerian artist. You gotta stand your own artist. You can't wait for someone from UK to push Naira Marley. Marleys need to be mostly Nigerian, because those are your people. You know what I mean? He can't wait for outsiders to make him big. And I'm not saying we don't do that. I'm not saying we do. Nigerians do go hard. Ghanaians do go hard for their own people. But I'm saying when it comes to blackness as a whole, we as black people, we need to push our own people we need to make ourselves the standard. It's all a mental shift. It's a mental shift. If you start thinking, okay, Kim Kardashian is the standard, how about Lupita Nyong'o? How about this person? How about this person? There are black people who we can make the standard, but we choose not to, because we are so brainwashed. We're so brainwashed, and we just think that everything that's not black is better. Subconsciously, whether you think you don't think that way, a lot of people think that way without even knowing that they're brainwashed, without even knowing that they're anti-black. Exactly. You could be woke with natural hair and still be anti-black. It's deeper than just it's just deeper than having a twist out and saying kumbaya and putting essential oils all over your body. It's deeper than that. You have to really think about, why do I think the way do I think? You have to break down that thought process. It takes unlearning. I listened to a podcast, finished up with this, and the lady said she felt so bad for a long time telling her daughter to not stand in the sun. A lot of us black girls grew up and our mothers telling us, get in the shade, get out the sun,
give me vitamin D,
get out the sun. That right now is anti-blackness, because you don't want her to get darker, because you think if the sun make them lighter, would you tell them to get out the sun?
True, because another thing that I think is just ridiculous. I'm not a makeup artist, but please, with us black girls, let us stop wearing light foundation trying to look lighter. It looks ridiculous. It's better for your foundation to be dark. I say it all the time. I'm actually the victim of wearing dark foundation.
She loves dark foundation.
I do not understand why I'm seeing girls wearing foundation that is 5 shades lighter. I say all the time, I'd rather let my foundation be dark. I'm not saying it should be dark or it should match, but I have issues sometimes matching, because foundation does oxidize, so I do understand some people say I need to get it lighter, because once I get it lighter, it's going to get darker. I don't want to be looking too dark. I get it, but just simple things like that, it's like...
That's anti-blackness.
Yeah, like, you may not realize, but why are you trying to look lighter than what you really are? That's not your complexion.
We could talk about this for hours and hours, but just let us know how you feel about, colorism, anti-blackness in Africa, Africans' obsession with the Western culture, the West, putting the West as their standard. Let us know if you agree with this. If you don't, just... write it down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with somebody, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.
Bye.